Morning, guys. We'll get started in a few minutes. I just sent out the link, so just wait a bit. Then we'll get started. Post some tickers in the meantime. Let's see. Pre-market's been extremely slow this morning, guys. So probably the slowest in the last month and a bit that I've noticed, to be honest. So normally what happens if pre-market's slow, you should expect intraday to be slow as well. That's kind of what I've noticed over the last few months. So I'll see if I give any alerts in the Discord or if I give any setups or anything, because we don't just force things and just give trades for the sake of it. So we kind of just focus more on setups. If there's a setup, I will take it, but there really hasn't been too much going on. I know there's been ALLR, this one here. It had that cancer news, but we can see that since there was the news, right? We had this from there to there. So it's pulled back 50% already since that news. So we can see that a lot of big sell-offs this morning. There hasn't really been any kind of setups. This NRSN, huge consolidation here. It just literally broke below that. It's broken below a pre-market. This thing doesn't look very good at the moment. I honestly thought it was an offering, but yeah, we can see what's going on. I'm gonna put this here. I'm not gonna even have this as a level, to be honest. So I just have $1 here. Yeah, this looks like a huge sell-off NRSN. Missed yesterday. Yeah, I didn't even trade yesterday. I gave some setups for pre-market. I know some people made money in the Discord. Sub Tyrone, bro. Yeah, I didn't trade yesterday at all. I didn't take anything as I was out. ALLR, we can just keep this on watch because it's down 50%, right, since the news from here to here. Hopefully, I'm waiting for it to see if it can reclaim $1. Reclaims $1, then I'll possibly try and get in because that's a huge psychological level. I'm personally not just going to jump in now because I see a breakout at this level. I would have entered around here. What is this, like 0.79, 0.82 level? That's where I would have looked for entries because it's within the chart pattern. So hopefully we can start to see if this can push to the upside on this. So that's why I have this on watch. But in regards to the overall pre-market, it's been very, very, very slow. Like all these plays here on the blue ones, these are kind of my main watches. Everything, most of them are like pretty much down a bit now. Look, there's only 2%. This is 24%. This is pretty much even. So there hasn't really been any clear runners apart from that ALLR. I know that CDU is running SIDU. Oh yes, ALL is moving up. Nice. Yeah, I saw the cities moving up as well. So I don't know what the news was. I don't really care what the news is. I never look at what the news really is. It doesn't mean anything. Just had cancer news on that ALLR, and look, it's just been dumped 50%. So I don't just buy because the news sounds good or whatever. I simply just play. If there's a setup, I take it. That's it. Nothing else. Wait, what is that level here? Just gonna mark the high of this chart. 11.11. I'll have a look at bets now. I know a lot of you guys are in it. Those crypto players have kind of just died off, to be honest. I think they were kind of overhyped, but I know Bitcoin players are pretty much going. I think Bitcoin's going to keep going, even especially on the weekend over Christmas time. It's going to go. These are the levels that I have for CDU. So these are key levels here on CDU. I'll post this one here. So key levels for CDU. Key levels. I know some people are watching this. Bets. Let's have a look at bets. Good morning, guys. Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So we have bets here. We have this level, right? This is a huge resistance level. So you can go to 30 minutes to identify what's going on. So every time it's come here, it's rejected. So once, twice, okay. Now we can see that it's coming down to this 0.5 level. So we can put this orange like that. Okay, so there's no reason to be entering this trade now. If you're trying to enter this trade now, it's a much higher risk. There's no sign of a reversal. There's no push to the upside. For me to be looking for entry, it'd be 9 cents, but I don't touch this trade. I'm not trading it. I just give these charts for you guys because a lot of you guys want it. And I know there's a lot of talk on it. So That's kind of why I've done it. But I don't trade even this. This is 6 cents, right? These are either going to get delisted. I don't know what's going on with them. I think this is a blockchain play, so runs with Bitcoin. I'm not too sure. Someone clarify, but yeah, I just avoid these completely. They're not in my trading strategy at all. I don't care if it's running crazy high volume. I just do extremely terrible with these sub $1 plays, whether it's 90 cents or 9 cents. I just avoid it completely. They're that price for a reason, right? Pump and dump those plays, in my opinion. If they were above that, then I would look for entries. But this is a bullish pennant, so we could just keep an eye on it. You should expect this price to break out of this level, but yeah, I'm not convinced yet. This is a bullish pennant, so I'll just post this for you guys on Twitter so you can keep these levels on this. What else is the Hoth? This is like 10 cents as well, isn't it? 147. Oh, is this running right now? Nice. I'll just add this to the watch list. So we have a mover here. We could just simply mark the high, right? And then just mark the low. If you're trying to enter now, it's a complete gamble, guys. Just letting you know. What's going to happen here? Who knows? Bullish engulfing candle coming up here. So it's looking like it's trying to push the upside. 188 break. And then you have, I'll look at the next levels after this. So 188, it's been a lot of resistance here. What is this? Here, this level, 210. So 210 is your next level on this play. That's what you can kind of focus on for now. I wouldn't be trying to do anything crazy with this. Looks good though. It's pretty much pushing up right now. So this is Hoth. I don't know what the news is either. ALLR. Where's ALLR? Oh, lovely. 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 Damn, a lot of people are in this in Discord. Is anyone in this trade? This ALLR? Let me know. Lovely. We got that $1 we asked for. I'll have a look at your charts now, guys. Give me a second. E N G N E N G N E N G N. Big run up, big run yesterday, 64%. You have this resistance level here, $14. Let me go into it. So $14 is your resistance right now. You need to break that, then you got room to this, literally this level here. What is it? 1950. So here's your chart for ENGN. It's not my style of play, it's not my kind of setup, but that's just what I have for this. So the reason is we've had rejection here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, right? So it needs to break above, retest, and push to the upside. SMX, let me have a look. SMX extremely low volume, not my kind of setup. I would just avoid this for now, in my opinion, unless it gets some volume. But there's nothing. It's not even up pre-market. It's 1% yesterday, so it doesn't look too good at the moment. We need some volume for this to get moving. HCDI. I'm looking for this HCDI. This is probably one of my favorite setups, but it needs to break 140, then you have 152. Those are your next levels. For you, this one's all right. NRSM is just trying to reverse? Not yet. This thing got absolutely, I don't know what happened with this. I don't know why it didn't even run. So it literally just got dumped. I know there's consolidation, but to dump that hard is pretty strange, to be honest. So let's see, it's finding an area of support here right by $1. It is trying to push up, so possible reversal. Let me see, ALLR. This thing's gonna run absolutely nuts. So look at this, right? What I mentioned just before when the stream started, I mentioned this, right? I said there's the high of since the news, and then here we were down 50%, okay? So if you entered around this bottom here, then you can see it ran literally 32%. So it's clearly trying to push to the upside now. This WNW is still in a bullish pennant. Let me just edit this line here. So it's getting to decision time now. We should see what happens in the next 5 minutes or so. Snower, this one was very disappointing. This was a perfect setup, and then it was so close to that 8 a.m. candles that it just got killed. So we're gonna have to see what this one does later on. I know it's 21 cents. I won't be touching it, but it is obviously in a downtrend. We can see that, but we need to. We've got a lot of room to the upside here. We have literally 60% to the high of this downtrend. So as long as it holds within this demand zone, we should start to see a push to the upside. Then we can look for entries. But trying to enter now isn't worth it in my opinion. What else is moving? Wheeler, this one's okay. I know a lot of people are talking about this. It was down 12% yesterday. We can put this as area support. We can put this as a resistance level right here, 0.408, and then just mark the high. If you see that's 0.4930, I just put it to 0.5. It's just a psychological level. So we can see what this one does. At the moment, there's no reason to be entering. It is holding an area support here, but for me, it's not worth it. Snow looks good. W&W. Yeah, this looks. I like this chart a lot, honestly. It's literally, if you wanted to get in this one, you would have to have your stop loss like this, but this thing, the stop loss would be a lot lower. So look, if it's here. Okay, never mind. Now that's a 20% stop loss. Never mind. I thought it was a lot less. Peerzone news. That thing's always running, but it just doesn't hold. It just doesn't hold its gains. Yeah. Not my kind of style right now. Damn, this thing, no matter what news it's got, it's absolutely bearish. Yeah, this is not looking too great. You have your resistance level here, so this level here, what is this? 0.957, 0.957. That's your resistance level for now. Let's just remove this line, can put that here. 1. I'll put this 1.8. I'll get your question now, Cody. Give me a minute, bro. And then just mark the support level, so 0.708, 708. So we have that, right? Those are levels at the moment. This is the level you need to be looking for. So I could put this purple and just mark this yellow. This is the high. So right now we can see that it's obviously very, very bearish, right? It's been bearish since, what is this? Since November the 1st. So this is not looking too good regardless of the news. Even if it's 0.957 here I've marked, I honestly would just wait for at least $1. But yes, there's news and all that, but don't just buy it because there's news, right? Most of the time you can see what's happened to this. This is probably the news here down, news here down, right? So you need to see momentum to the upside. At least break the trend line to identify a trend reversal, because if you're trying to keep buying on the low, it's just going to keep going down and down and down and down and down. All right, so what was the question? Not saturated, don't mind on your PC. Yeah, I have a laptop, and then I have two monitors. I wouldn't, personally, I don't really use the other one too much. I just use it for the Discord, but you don't need 50 screens like you see on Google and all that on Twitter, right? I don't understand why. I mean, it just depends what you trade. Like if you're a day trader, maybe, I don't know. Some people, it's just different to each person's strategy. For me, the more, if I had 20 screens, my neck would be broken, and it would just be way too much focus, right? You're gonna be stressed out, miss that play, this. This is my screen when I'm live trading in the Discord. This is the exact screen that you guys would see if you're in the Discord. I mean, members already know that, but this is all I have. I have one chart, and we focus on one setup at a time. We don't set up on 20, 30, things, right? It looks cool with all the monitors, but who cares? No one's watching you trade, right? Who cares? It's all about focusing on setups, and that's it. Yes, I understand if you have a lot of screens, it gives you more of an advantage, but you can simply just split this into two and try and do that. But for me, I used to have 4 screens like this, right? I used to have it like this. I've just put it down to 1. I've had a much better progress with this, and this is what I recommend. So, I mean, it really depends. There's no best way of it, but if you're just starting out, I would just get literally 1 monitor and then have your laptop and just kind of link them together. That's kind of how we do it, because the more things you have, the more distractions. It just gets all over the place. It looks cool, but who cares, right? No one really cares. It's not making you more money. So yeah, completely up to you where you decide. But yeah, just 1 monitor is fine. 1 monitor and a laptop. NRSN. This thing's trying to hold $1, but I'm not convinced. This thing's dumb. I'm gonna remove these lines. Right, let me see what's going on. No problem, bro. Wheeler, this one's just consolidating in this level. Let me see what else is moving here, guys. Yeah, literally the pre-market, the top gainers hasn't changed since like an hour after pre-market open. So what's that? 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, or 3 hours ago, sorry. So nothing's really changed. I've looked at the gate runners from yesterday, even though I didn't trade. Nothing is really moving, to be honest. I'm not too sure why. Market can be like that sometimes. It just happens. But for those who just joined, I mentioned that if you notice a slow pre-market, it will probably be a slow intraday as well. That means you just have to play with much more caution. Don't force trades. People in the Discord know that we wait at least 15, 20, 30, even an hour if we have to look for setups. So yeah, it's not really worth getting into a play if the market's not great, right? Your setups will probably won't work out as well as they usually do, just because of the lack of volume and just the lack of runners, to be honest. Let me see what else is moving here. View. This NRSN is trying to move up. This might be a good entry here. Low risk, trying to enter now, in my opinion. Also, what broker do you do? Are most of you guys from the US, or where are you guys mostly from? Just curious. I'm assuming most of you guys are from the US. If so, I highly recommend Webull. It is the best broker, hands down. I don't think there's any broker better than it in terms of execution, the orders you can put in, just obviously all the stocks, that new thing they have with Turbo Trade or something it's called. So yeah, it's very good. Unfortunately, I use it during pre-market because my broker in Dubai doesn't have pre-market, so I use it. But if I had the opportunity to trade with my, if I had like Webull in Dubai, I would jump on it in a heartbeat, to be honest. Hoth is getting dumped. I'm just going to move this off my watch list. I'm not really interested in it. Wheeler, not really interested. Snower, it's really just on this level right now. We can see that, right? Like the 5% cash interest. Oh, on the Webull as well. I don't know that. Webull, what are you using right now? I use a broker in Dubai. It's a local broker here. They don't have it anyway. I think they might have I don't think they have in Saudi, maybe. But I think it's just in Dubai. It's called Sarwa. It's okay. I mean, it's simply just like Robinhood. It's nothing crazy. But it's the one that has the most tickers that works best. There's a few others, but some of them aren't that great, to be honest. There's more crypto kind of things here. CMND, is that moving up? CMND. Oh, nice. Good eye on this one, Tyron, bro. CMND, we just add this to the watch list. So all I do is, guys, I just watch pre-market, and anything that's running, I just add it. That's it. All I do is add it. There's nothing else I do differently, right? If I see a play running, I add it to my watch list. If I see it running, I don't jump into it blindly, because I don't know if this is going to keep going. I wait for it now, to pull back or give me a setup that I like, right? I'm not going to just blindly jump this, go, oh, it's going to run to $20. No one knows what price it's going to run to, right? I have no idea. All I know is that it's running. If it gives me a setup, I will look for an entry. So that's kind of how I play my trades, right? I don't have people in the Discord know when we give alerts, right? Our first target's 3 to 5%. It might not seem like a lot, but we don't sell all of it at first target. I mean, it's completely up to you if you decide, but majority of the time we sell at least 50% of our position, then just move our stop loss up. And then most of the time it just keeps running. And then we just scale that as we go. Enable cash management on your account. Oh, damn. That's sick. That's sick. I'll look now, Levi. CMND, so look here. All I know is I'm just going to mark, okay, where's the next level of resistance? Right here. So 645 is your next level of resistance on CMND. And then we simply have this huge resistance level here at 888. I'll put 885. It's psychological level. So these are the only levels that I have now. What is going to happen within this range here? I have zero idea, right? That's all I can tell you right now. We have this area of resistance as well. We could put if you want. It's like 515 level. So these are all I have right now, knowing this trade. That's it. Not going to jump into this trade. I don't know what direction, nothing, right? It's not clear at all. So all I'll do is just add it to my watch list, wait for it to open, see how it does. Starts moving, that's great. I will look for my entries, but I'm not going to be jumping into something that I don't know what's going to happen. LNUC. I'm expecting LUNR, Luna. If you want to just clarify with me with that one, I'll look at the other one so long. Alt. I thought alt was alright. Yesterday it ran, didn't it? Yeah. So alt we have here, right? What are we identifying the whole chart? We've seen that there's a huge run up, which was yesterday, okay, and I think the day before. We identify that there's an uptrend where we notice that every time it comes to this trend line that it's pushing to the upside, right? That's it. Now, where is an area of resistance? Where has there been a lot of rejection on the chart? We have noticed this level, so 480. That is the next level of resistance. So we're at 451. We expect it to go to 480 and either reject it, right, and come down to this trend line or push to the upside. We don't know what will happen. That's why I don't trade within this range. I wait for a breakout, then you look for continuation. Now we have 530, 537. This is it here, the next level. Then we simply just mark $6. I know it's $5.97, but $6 is that psychological level. So that's all I will do on that. Where is support? There has been support over here. So 350. That's all I kind of have for this chart at the moment. So it is bullish at the moment, but I would wait for 480 level at least. We need to mark this yellow. So this is your alt levels on this. Snower, where's Snower? Here. Yeah, Snower is just, it's in this demand zone right now. Look, bearish, no sign of reversal yet, right? If you guys are trying to enter in this demand zone, it's not worth it. Yes, that's a good sign. That is one good sign that you have that it's in this demand zone. Now what you need, okay, you need it to start to push to the upside. So you need to see the price start to do this price action, right? To do a trend reversal and hopefully push to the upside and start doing that. Once you see that and identify the trend line break, then you can look for entries. Trying to enter now is a guessing game. No one knows what will happen unless you have some magic indicator, fair enough, but you need to wait for confirmation. Just because it's in this level is not enough for you to enter. Well, for me to enter personally. Agri. Yeah, not looking good. I know it had that run up last week, but not looking too good. I know it's up 7%, but at the moment for entries, it's not, I don't see any entries on this. Just mark the low here, 0.6, what's that? So 0.63, just mark that as your support. If it breaks the trend line, you can look for entries. Personally, I would just avoid it for now, just because there's no volume. So yeah, completely up to you what you decide though. This is what I have, downtrend. Oh, Luna. I think this is a Bitcoin play, right? Very low volume on this. I'll completely avoid it. I don't like this price action. 0.665 is where I would enter, if anything. RDHL. I like this play. Honestly, I really like this play. I'm even gonna just have it on my watch list, but where is it? What did it do? Yes, yeah, 13. Yeah, this looks very good. I really like this kind of setup because it's low risk, right? And it is a pretty nice chart because we have a downtrend here. We can remove this now, but we are in this demand zone, right? So where is it? So we can have this as the demand zone, which is that. Okay, so every time it comes to that, it pushes to the upside. And we can clearly see that it's been holding this demand zone, right? It is still bearish. There's no sign of reversal yet, but we identify that this is a strong area of support. So we need it to push to the upside, right? And then we can look for possible entry. Trying to enter now is definitely not the answer for me. I need confirmation. I'm not going to just jump in because this is an area of support. So it looks good. I mean, this is your resistance level here, 2.18. So this is your resistance level here. So just wait for 2.18 break if you want to. So RDHL, I'll put this on Twitter for you. Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, DY, yeah, put that on Twitter. I mean on the on the Discord, my bad. So RDHL, I like this chart. So this one looks like a great chart. When enabled, you make 0.46 per 1,000 on your account. Oh damn, man, Weeble they're just insane. The best thing that Weeble has, for those who don't have it, is simply that group order. You can put a limit order and a stop loss or limit sell. So basically sell your first target and you can have a stop loss at the same time. So if you enter at $2, right, and your stop loss is 185 and your first target is 210, whichever hits first, if it hits your stop loss or your first target, then one of them will execute, and then basically that's how it is. So it's a lot better than having to watch it and then put a stop loss, remove it, first target, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, RDHL looks good. Hi, what is your thoughts on KTRA? Have a look. Guys, here's a Discord link. This is the only Discord that I'm in. Myself and Hassi, we run the Discord. This is it. Live trades, live seminars, live trade alerts, trade reviews, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to join, feel free to join. KTRA, looking on a larger time frame, it's very, very bearish. I don't know what on earth happened here. This is definitely not good. I'd have to wait for 0.5 to be honest. Unfortunately, that's kind of what I have. Making good understandable. Yeah, bro, I try and just make everything as simple and easy as possible. Like, I don't use MACD crossover. I don't use RSI and that kind of thing. So, I mean, each to their own in terms of their strategy. But for me, less is more for me. It works very well for my kind of setups. Just try and keep my trading simple, support, resistance, breakouts, those kind of things, chart patterns. Yeah, that's really how I trade. Only mention this stuff because everyone's talking about gold. Chart doesn't look good to me, but oh yeah, HYMC. I remember this thing when oil was running. Look how long ago I did this. Damn. So right now we don't really know what's going on here, Bamboo. So just 240 would only be the kind of level for me personally. So yeah, 240 would only be, because right now it's consolidating. If it goes up here, it's probably going to come down. Just wait for 240. That's kind of where what I would do. This any is just runs with Bitcoin. So whatever Bitcoin's doing, that's kind of how it is. So regardless if the chart looks insane, right? It looks like there's going to be a huge breakout or run. It's just dependent on whatever Bitcoin does. So it's hard to do TA on this stuff. Your levels are just 162 is your next kind of resistance zone, but that's kind of what I have on this. Luna's up there, crypto down. Damn, that's insane. Yeah, I know those things go insane. No problem, Bamboo. Just try and keep it. Simple. Anything else moving? Damn, BON's moving. BON. Another another sub $1 play. These sub $1 plays all going. Damn, this daily looks decent there. It's at 0.61, so where's that? 0.61 is here. So this is where it's at right now. You have this, and then you have this. Those are your next levels on that play. This BON. What do you recommend? I just use Weeble. Yeah, I just use this Weeble desktop app. It's very easy. I mean, it's very good to use, but I just did the update and the candles are a bit all over the place, but I think it's getting fixed. It hasn't been as bad as it was before. So I just use Weeble. TradingView is good as well. But for me, I just stick with Weeble because I've been using it for most of the time. Weeble is very good because it has pretty much all the stocks. I think so does TradingView, but yeah, I just use this. It's easy, simple, and easy to use as well. So that's where I'm at with that. I mean, it's really up to you what you decide. But I know a lot of people who do use TradingView, but most of the members in the Discord, they all just kind of switch to this. Guys, in terms of that Saw play, it's extremely high risk. I don't know what's going on in that play, but I would personally just avoid it. Lotto plays, if anything, to be honest with you. NVVE. Not enough volume for me on this. Yeah, no clear direction, right? So what is going on with NVV? I have zero idea. I know that it's doing this, right? Like, that's it. Look at this, these candles. So it's a no-go for me, right? It's honestly just a no-go. Like, I don't even want to chart this for you because it's too difficult to know. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, I just went over CMND now. It looks good. CMND looks like the best setup. Let me put this down here. So 250. So 252 is your area of support. You have this level here, this 515. Then you have 645, which is that candle. Then you have 885. So this is what you have on this. This is the best chart setup right now. You can try and look for entries if it holds this level, but for me, I'm not really trying to look for anything at the moment, to be honest. I don't really like the setups this morning. Yeah, CMND has the best chart though. Let me have a look here. All right, let's see what else. What other questions were there? A lot of chat on. Yeah, that gimbal's a pump and dump. I know. I think I had news. No, it ran this morning. I think, or yesterday. I don't know. I did the chart for someone. I think this morning. Yeah, it was this morning because it's right here. Yeah. I mean, it's trying to be a falling wedge. It looks alright actually, to be fair. Just a lot of chatter on it. I know what you're talking about. CMND, yeah, these are just the levels here. I have it. It looks very good. Like, this would be entries here. See this break above? There's your green counter close. That's where I would have entered. Chart looks great. It's probably the best setup right now. It's running. It's the only kind of thing that is running, to be honest. Next level 645, then 885. Is it going to get there? I have no idea. Those are just your next resistance levels. Really appreciate it. No problem. GRI. GRI is no go. It's down 14%. Yeah, it's very, very bearish. I have to wait for $1 personally. What's up, bro? HSCS. No, I don't know. There's so many HS, whatever. Yeah, this is what I have here on this chart. So there was a breakout on the falling wedge. So it's like this, obviously. Then 0.25, this blue is just a psychological level. Then you have 0.27, 0.29, and then 0.3087. So that's kind of what I have on this. It is a bullish chart at the moment, though. You need to get above this 0.25. It's big resistance level. If it can break that, then you should be fine, though. All right, Bile. Let me have a look at Bile, and then I'll go over my watch list, and then I'm going to head out to the Discord. So I'm going to add this Bile. It is up 17%. It's broken this key level here on this purple level. Oh, there's actually a level here. So 165, that's going to be your new support. Where's the next support level? Around here, 140. 142 we can put right here. And then where is the next levels? Your next levels are this. So you have here, okay, 0.25 and then here. 0.208, no, 208, sorry. Yeah, so this is above $2, so, or above $1, so this is why I'm kind of looking at it. This is what you have on that. This is what you have on this. Just keep this on watch, guys. Right, there's bile. View 1.79 is breaking out. It's trying. So this is a chart. This should break out. It's a bullish pennant. It's similar to this chart. This chord. See this chord? CAUD, however you say it. Same thing. I expect this to break out. RDHL. I do like this one. There's just not much volume on it. This thing's insane. CMND. NRSN. Is it breaking out? This? Oh, it's just chilling. Just gonna remove this and have these levels like that for now. HCDI. This one, if it breaks this 140, you're gonna be good. ALLR. I like this one as well. I think this one's gonna do a madness at open. WNW. It's back in this demand zone, so we have to remove this. We can make it pretty much a falling wedge-ish. We have this like that. There's your chart for this WNW. Snower, this one's hanging on for dear life, to be honest. Wheeler, this one's alright. CMND should be top, guys. Top watch. 645, ring 645 and 885. Alright, I'm going to head into Discord, guys. If you guys can do me a favor, like up the stream and then subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord, it's there. I'll just post it again. Here's the link. Tomorrow, Wednesday through Friday, we do live trading, live trades, live alerts, whatever. If you guys have any questions about it or any questions about trading in general, feel free to message me on Twitter. You guys, I mean, that's where I'm most active. Yeah, but I hope you guys have a great day. Like I said, I don't think the market's going to be great today. Intradays, I mean, pre-market's been extremely slow. Top play would probably be CMND and this ALLR, to be honest. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you all tomorrow.